AB and George Clark went live on Twitch.
Yeah.
I hated that. It was such an embarrassment. My point is, we'd spent the whole day filming in front of a camera, and then we'd finish, was in the pub, and then they're getting the cameras out again. I'm like,
Yeah, everyone went, the content's over.
yeah, can we not? Because I wanted.
She.
My scab's peeling on me head.
Oh, you're picking it.
No, it's 'cause
You're
you're
picking it.
Stop, it doesn't
Oh,
feel.
Lou, stop. You've come off the back of one of the greatest weekends of your life.
I sort of go home back to like my old life,
Well,
and then
you
I come
going
here
home.
and it's like London's like a dungeon. Miserable.
Yeah, but
here.
it's all about just getting on the train and riding the train until you die.
So, should we talk about You'll Come Stag with me?
I'm gonna get done so dirty when the edit comes out because all the other teams come out fine. As soon as it's revealed who gets me.
What were you talking about all day? Like, you don't really have much in common with AB.
What do you think Lewis is?
Yeah,
He's not like a stray cat.
But did you do the illegal 62% shot? He was like, do you want the legal one or the illegal one?
Right,
They
yes,
wouldn't
it's
serve
obviously
that.
an illegal. You're
They
an
wouldn't
idiot.
serve that, would they?
Jesus
Do you want the one
Christ.
that's not allowed to be served?
Yeah.
The one that we
Too
can
much stuff
legally.
in it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's necked it and gone,
illegal.
can I see your alcohol license, please?
Wait.
Genuine question, lads. If you had to win a game show to save your life, which game show are you picking?
Total wipeout.
And what game show would get someone else on this panel killed?
Total wipeout, but the water is full of great white sharks.
No,
That isn't-
you've created. No, I'm saying any game show. It could be like Mastermind, and you get that wrong.
Deal or no
You die.
deal, surely, innit?
To survive, if you don't get 100,
I'm too thick to do any other quizzes.
doesn't have to be a quiz. It could be a game show.
What else is there?
No, I don't know.
Tipping point.
Yeah.
One
Family
Club?
Fortunes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do Family Fortunes.
You'd want a game show where it's like one-on-one or team versus team to fancy your chances.
Like 50-50 back in the day. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
I'd do 50-50. I'd fucking smack all that all over.
Golden Balls! You ever
Yeah.
seen Golden Balls?
Yeah, that used to be
yes,
on
Lou.
before The Simpsons.
Yeah, we've seen
Mate,
Oh, I think I'd go
Such
Mastermind
an elite
and just have a
game.
really niche.
a subject that suits you.
Albion
West-
2003 full
Okay, West Brom
season.
results 2003.
I think Golden Balls is the greatest TV show in history of game shows.
It's not though because they cracked the code on it. You know, that guy basically cracked it.
And then it.
I know, it's just
then it
that
got
element
cancelled.
of split of steel is so beast mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, like
like
hole
I
in the
just
wall,
said,
but
the
there's
Love
sniper
Island?
waiting.
the glitch got patched.
Can you imagine what
Yeah,
you
they
don't
did.
come away with love?
Oh, I'll go on I'm a Celeb or Big Brother. I'd win that.
You would not win
That's
Big
it.
Brother, mate.
I hear people who
But
say
surely-
that, by the way,
that's-
like, when they're serious and they're
That's
like,
also a horrendous tactic because you're in there for so long to try and win it. Whereas you could do like fucking.
and that's one of those shows.
You could
if
do
you-
the chase and that's 20 minutes.
That's one of those shows.
half
If you
an hour,
try to
an
win,
hour.
you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
I'd just be myself, then I'd win.
And if you don't,
I'm not being
die-
horrible. You would not win Big Brother.
Do you think I'd win?
You had you'd have a
I
chance.
think I'm either
actually.
first out
Yeah.
or I'd be
Last
all right.
out.
Yeah.
What
I
about
think-
Celeb? I'm a Celeb. Would I win that?
No.
But that's not. That's
What the hell? Basically saying I'm not likable.
Yeah, but
I'm not
you,
saying that you will annoy too many people.
And also-
Oh, by the way, I'd be first out
I
in
just
all
say
these
who
things.
always
Say,
wins?
and that's a horrendous show for you because you are so picky with food. If
Yeah.
you ever got a challenge where you had to eat like a kangaroo,
wouldn't do the
you'd be
food
like,
challenges.
honestly, I can't do that. Has it
I
got
know.
salt?
No, he'd love it. Oh, he'd be asking for more testicles.
I don't like
I'm so fat.
I don't like spiders, though.
This is the best thing I've ever eaten.
Are you not eating yours?
I'll have some more bumhole.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Guys, Lou, are you out the doghouse yet?
Aye.
Like,
That
did
was
you
a
say-
hesitant
that was a
yes.
weird answer. Aye.
To be
Felt
fair,
like a fucking ship.
the thing is, I actually hadn't. I actually hadn't seen Charlie for fucking ages because I was out with you drinking loads, and I went to pot a cup, and
God, I
then
let
like,
that one
now
down
back.
well. Did you give her some good loving when you come back?
Aye, some good loving.
Did you?
No, we don't do that. It's dirty.
What's dirty?
Just sex.
Filthy.
I love making him talk about sex.
Does she fancy you more now? You're like a fucking
Yeah.
scarred lad.
Oh, yeah.
I do look a bit dangerous, don't
You
I?
like
Yeah,
take your
it-
top off and she goes,
Did you tell her you got in a fight?
I'm kind of like a bad boy.
Yeah, should have
yeah,
seen,
does she like a bad
Should have seen the other
yeah.
twig.
Should have seen what I'd done to that tree branch.
Yeah.
He was a like.
What the
Whoa,
hell? You've
now you
now
gotta
make-
bleep that now.
See,
Give
you
more
moaning
work
about all this
yourself.
work you got to do. Now you got to go back, make sure you
Yeah.
time something and bleep.
I won't be editing this. I would have killed myself by then.
Come on, well, let's do it together.
Lou, is everything all right, babe?
Yeah,
You've just
I
come
feel a
off-
bit
no,
goofy at the moment.
You've come off the back of one of the greatest weekends of your life. And
Not really. He lost.
We've
He's a
established that he
loser.
hasn't.
I was saying this. I was like, it is like I sort of go home back to like my old life,
Well,
and
he
then I
is
come
going
here,
home.
and it's like London's like a dungeon, and it's like
It shouldn't
not until you
be
step
like-
out
It
of
is
the
pretty
dungeon.
relentless. It's
Yeah,
very
it's-
fast
then you're just
paced.
back here.
What,
It's
like-
like, oh, Just fucking miserable.
Yeah, but
here.
it's all about just getting on the train and riding the train until you die.
Yeah, I don't like this train
Oh, the
though.
rat
I
race
think
train.
I like the
No one
train.
stops.
It happens every time I go home. We have the same conversation.
What are you
I'm like,
gonna
I
do?
just want to say up no.
What do? You're going to go home and just like do
Open
nothing?
a calf.
I thought of the best job in the world.
Go on then.
Right? Just be a greenskeeper at a golf club.
No, that's a lot of work, you know.
That's
I know it.
hard.
I understand,
really
but
difficult.
I don't mind a lot of work. It's rewarding because once you look back and you're like, damn, that's like that course is lovely. That's really good. That
But
and you spend.
Yeah, but you
time
don't know
on
who
what-
the greenskeeper
But how many
is.
times do you go up to the greenskeepers and go, you know
Yeah.
what, mate, thank you for
You don't need that. You can look at it. No, but you might
Yeah.
overhear people in the clubhouse saying, "Fucking hell, greens are quick today. Oh, fair was nice today," and you're like, "I did that. That was me."
Yeah, but Lou, you got people like him who just smack their golf clubs on the putting
Hey,
green
that's
all
true.
the time.
But I'll be there. I'll be there with me.
When?
Oh, you don't remember? Got
I
so
just-
angry, he got his putt and just like mashing up the fucking green.
Yeah, no,
That's
definitely,
fucked,
yeah.
mate.
That's really poor from me.
I just think it's great. It won't be the highest paying thing if you're not doing it in the big leagues, but like you'll live in a nice area near your friends. You
Surely,
play
like,
golf a lot.
Surely, like working at the pro shop's better than that, though.
I want to be
you-
outside in the sun.
But Lewis, as a famous YouTuber now, you can't go back to a regular job. Are you done?
Have you gone
Do
too
you know what? I
far
actually
over now?
thought about this, right? If I tried to get a job anywhere else
You
than
couldn't, you're
here,
too
they
famous.
might just look at backside and be like, "Oh, he's." Fucking...
Well, you don't send that as your CV, do you? You don't go, right, I was on this show. Here's what I've got to offer.
But if I tried to like work in football in general, I
They
feel
go,
like
"Oh,
pitch
so
side
you're,
clips might
you're
murder me
part
for life.
Mexican.
But how you you won't be able to because as soon as you step
Oh,
outside your door,
lad.
you're
I
just
didn't know
in the
you're
barn all
from
the
Mexico
time.
City.
No, I'm saying like that picture of me in black and white face paint screaming probably isn't good if they like search you up before a job interview.
What, you're a Newcastle fan? Sorry, God forbid you have a passion.
I look fucking
Yeah,
mental,
God forbid a
mate.
man has a hobby.
Yeah.
Look I don't think I passed the personality check.
So should we talk about You'll Come Stag With Me? Can we talk
Yeah,
about
because
that?
we
that's
can talk about it now,
this is why the High Rocks video did so well because we talked about it and gave everything away.
Did we?
Yeah?
I don't think we
We just want
gave
to
it
talk about
away.
the big reveal at the
Just
end.
create a, create a little narrative.
All I'm saying is I think the score that you provided at the end of the episode is so skewed and
Why?
wrong, it's crazy. The only reason you gave that score is because you're fucking drunk.
Oh, what score did he
Well,
give?
he's
Mate,
going to be
if you-
drunk for all of them,
oh
I
my God.
presume.
Why is that?
Tom, he gave a...
We had this conversation. We had this conversation afterwards, and you were like, "Yeah, I've had a really good day. I think that's kind of fair."
But
I had
that
a
is
good
that.
day,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I had a good day. I had a great day. But that score's mental.
Why?
no, but the whole,
hard to beat,
No,
like.
that's
Very hard to beat.
It's hard to beat.
The reason why is because the whole day for me was a surprise. I went into it thinking, fucking hell, this is going to be horrendous. I even said at the start of the day, I was like, lads, I'm so nervous
Reeve,
about today. It's going to be a
Reeve.
horrendous day for me. Thinking it'd be a proper stag where you like making me do fucking shoeies out of people's arse and stuff like that.
I had to do a shoey.
But
one of my
because everything,
challenges.
even when XYZ turned up originally, I was like, oh my God.
We can say who
Oh,
was in
okay,
the video. It's all other stories, wasn't it?
Yeah, AB, Batch, Chip, and
Chip did turn up
George.
eventually.
Yeah.
And then Arthur TV was a
Yeah.
special guest.
But I will,
It was a great
I will
day
say,
out.
I
Good
think you're-
lineup for
we
a
had
video.
amazing
That.
But you're
weather as well. It was
obviously
like
gonna,
25
you're
degrees.
obviously gonna have an amazing day.
And you're
Hell yeah.
punishing me for
Why are you
picking
getting angry
school.
at me?
He wants to win. He wants to win.
What
That's
scores
what-
you
No,
meant
no,
to
all
do?
he's gonna do now is all your scores will be point something.
So
They're all
Yeah.
gonna be within the
So?
upper
Yeah,
echelon.
that's how it goes.
So you basically
No, but
created a new score.
You're annoyed at him because you had a great day.
Oh, you wanted me to give a round number, but then I couldn't.
No, you need to have points.
No, I think points fair.
I
No,
like-
but
I like mine.
you're annoyed at Reef having a great day, so giving it a high score.
No.
He
His,
really wants
his
to win.
score, his score, a lot of it came from after we'd stopped filming.
We will do that on the others.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing if I give your stag do's really high ratings.
But he was very happy in the evening.
He
Very
actually
happy.
scored it before we left.
Yeah, I
the
actually
big-
scored it. I actually scored it
knew
in the
what I
beer
got.
garden.
He
I
scored it.
I
The
scored it in
place
the
where
beer
we
garden
found
before.
the bride.
Maybe you
Okay,
found
fair
out
play.
after.
Could have got
but I
more
did.
points.
Yeah.
You would have
lot
got more
more.
points. You had a fucking fantastic
But
day.
I said it should have. Can I reveal how we did the
Yeah,
day?
of course. Yeah,
Right.
of
Well,
course you
I said it would have been higher, admittedly not that much higher, if we all stayed together. But I can understand
Yeah.
why for content that would have been a bad thing because we had
Well,
one.
yeah, it wouldn't have
we
made
had
any
one.
sense.
We had one 10-minute segment where everyone was together,
Well,
and it was pure chaos.
We can
we
talk
spent
about. We
the
can talk
first-
about what we did.
we did the
surely.
first pub together.
Yeah,
as
that
before.
was good. That
was
was
a gay bar.
We fucked
We
up.
didn't.
We went to a gay bar and got stickers.
Oh, Batch and I went into like 5
Me-
gay bars throughout. our
Me and
entire
Chip went
thing.
into the biggest pub in London.
Oh wait,
Apparently.
is it the
the Irish pub?
the Irish one,
Oh,
It's like
sick.
never ending.
mate?
What's
Sick
it
though,
called?
innit?
Yeah, it's a bit. I mean,
Also footy in
the one
there.
in
some of
Leicester
it,
Square?
some of it's a bit suited to Chris though. You can barely stand up.
Yeah, it's small.
We should say because might be like, what the fuck did you do? it was essentially
Scavenger hunt.
It's find
we
the
had to
fox.
find the mystery bride.
Chase the chicken,
or the
innit?
duck.
Oh, yeah.
There was
Find the fox, yeah.
there was a mystery bride hiding somewhere inside the zone, and we sort of had like war zones that shrunk.
Yeah.
And teams of 2 were searching in every
we
pub.
unlocked those smaller zones by completing challenges throughout
But
the day.
every pub you went in to search for the bride, you couldn't leave the pub without doing a
having a
drink,
drink.
and each drink had to be different.
Completely
I
different.
will say though, I don't know if your cameraman told you, we didn't stick to it because we were like, that'd just be shit. We were told that you only had to have one drink between the two.
We were
No,
told
that's
we were
wrong.
told that as well, but we scrapped it.
We-
Yeah,
so
so
we
did we.
did-
that
We
wasn't
were
the
like,
case,
that's
We
shit.
disagreed with that rule. We
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah.
pathetic.
That's
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
what me and
Yeah,
Chip
we
said.
weren't
We were like,
sharing
we can't
drinks
do
there.
that. We can't be sharing a drink.
Oh no, that's shit. No, that was
No,
so
that's
this
shit.
thing. I
That
messaged,
is
I
what
messaged-
was laid out to the
no,
camera.
maybe I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
speak to him because I was thinking, do we do that? Because I didn't know how many pubs we were going to go into. I'm like, how we
did
didn't
a
have a
lot.
video here. But I spoke to you in the morning, I think, and we're like, yeah, it should be one.
No,
each.
but you organised it for pretty much 8 people that wanted a day of drinking.
Yeah.
We went into
No,
as many pubs as
it's
we
just when I was
possibly
picturing my
could.
head because I didn't know the area. I didn't know if you'd be in back-to-back pubs, but the pubs were a little bit spread out, so you do need
We
one.
We
did
were
back-to-back
also, I mean, you won't be surprised to find that Lewis had the biggest stinker of the day and he's a complete fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah. It is so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Hearing about it
What an
afterwards.
idiot.
I actually think we have a really good video in the making with how the ending.
But this is
sort
how
of
this
came
is how I
together.
this is how I know it was an amazing video, and if it comes together brilliantly, it will be amazing for the viewers. It's because when everyone finished, they all went up to the production team and went, "Our cut is so good."
Yeah.
I will say though,
I
me,
don't think
so
me and
good.
Chip said that. We were just chilling.
I'd say the
we
thing.
should
I
have
don't
mics
think
on,
anything
lads. We should have task cams on.
now absolutely crazy. Now absolutely crazy happened. On
No, it was
ours.
just a
It was
sick
just
day
ours
out,
was just
though.
like fun. Yeah.
I
it
like
was a
that
sick day out.
everyone when they rocked up was just like in a good mood and on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You
That
know,
was until you turned up.
I was first.
No, you
By the way,
weren't.
Hey, I'll have you know, actually,
You weren't.
I was the one that suggested to him to get a pre-match beer.
You were. That was
By the
very
way, something
that
we,
was pretty
I
good.
went
Mode?
into
Yeah.
the weirdest, most sketchy pub ever. So like we went into this place, I had like a dodgy sign. It was like, and it said it was like this Spanish pub. So I was like, oh, hola.
Yeah.
Mexican.
Bring out
Yeah,
Mexican.
yeah, as a
absolutely.
Mexican.
And I said to
Gravitate.
AB, I was like, I speak Spanish. Don't worry. We go down like this dark staircase, and we're like, this could be a really good hiding spot. Go down. It's just,
Uno Bida,
Who
por
thinks
favor.
that?
was down a
Oh,
dark.
because you were
dodgy
looking.
st-
I thought you just meant you
looking-
walked into a pub and went, "This would be a great hiding spot." Who thinks that walking into a pub?
The problem that me and AB had,
Clearly, he doesn't have that thought often. Though.
and we went in there, it was like this really tiny bar, right?
Oh.
And it was really dark, and there's just one geezer, a bit old, and had like a permanent face like this, like
A permanent face.
this.
Oh right. Yeah.
Like, and I was like, "You all right, mate? How you doing?"
He's the local, and he's.
And he turned around and just looked at me, like I'd just like shot his wife in the head.
Did you?
And then, no, I didn't yet. But anyways, he turned round and just completely blanked me. So I'm just sort of, the camera's there, and Liam's sort of sneakily recording. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, we were talking about what we want. I'm like, oh, can we get like 2 vodkas, lemonades? And he's looking at me, he just looks us both up and down. What the fuck are you doing?
Have you farted? Is that?
No, it's just really uncomfortable up my nose, and it's pretty grim.
He looked at us both up and down. He's like, I think you should both leave, mate.
Wait, what?
And I was like,
You from Winterfell?
and I was like, all right. And then we just like walked up the stairs. I was like, I never,
stay them.
Yeah.
like I never thought,
What's
like,
his job?
Lewis, I know why. Do you remember what you were wearing?
Yeah, that is true.
It's true.
Why did you decide to do that with your clothes?
We did forget what.
Did you cover yours up better?
No. Me and Chip were just walking around, and then
Oh,
people were like
that-
staring at us,
alright.
and we were like, "Why?" Then
Oh yeah,
obviously
we
were like,
immediately
"Oh."
Camera on the cocks.
We immediately solved that issue straight away.
What was your issue?
The gay bar loved it, to be fair.
Yeah, he put you know the things that you cover cups with to get spiked. We just slapped that straight over. there.
Nice.
We
You're
didn't
actually
cover ours up.
promoting a
Actually,
good
we
thing
Did
as
you
well.
cover what was on the back of your top?
No.
Did you not? I thought you would have covered that like first thing.
Why'd I cover it? It's just some banter that you organised with the lads. Why would I not want a bit of banter?
Well, you asked me for sellotape, so
I wouldn't ask you for sellotape, would
How
you?
would sellotape
That's
work?
literally clear.
or whatever it is, tape, innit?
At least
Gaffer
Lou
tape
did
or
a great
whatever.
job organising at the start, though, didn't he?
Yeah, you had a stinker at the start. You were so nervous.
Oh
Why
my
are you so
God,
nervous?
yeah.
Okay, now. But Liam came up to me afterwards. He was like, mate, thank you so much for organising
Saving
it.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we
This is, I said this.
go.
No, come on.
I'll let him-
No, in
I'll let
fairness,
I'll let him
Yeah,
talk.
no.
I'll let him talk, and then I'll just say.
he was being a little bit like stressy and a little bit nervous, but you were trying to take over
Proper.
yet again.
He was
You
acting
know,
like there was loads of huge problems before
Yeah, and
anyone
there
there.
wasn't.
I wasn't
Lewis
saying
was acting like-
no, we're there. I wasn't saying
You
let's
was,
go
Theo.
leave. I was
Theo,
saying
you
let's go
was.
leave. You didn't even give me an opportunity to try and do anything.
Yeah.
Because
You
weren't
do
doing it, you
this,
just standing there fucking wanking
we should have
yourself
task
off
cams.
in the
Why do we have
corner.
task cams? But why is the vlog not out next week? Oh, well, you're trying to make the edit quicker by not having task cams? Well, we want it next week with task cams. Why are you doing like this?
I don't know what you're talking about here. No,
You
you were
brought it up
acting
10
like
minutes ago.
you were acting as if it was a stag do, but we actually had to record an intro and different things about it.
No,
It's
Theo,
so painful, Theo.
And
You're
it's
so
true,
bad
actually,
your own
it's true,
ass.
because
I treated
No
it
one
like
better-
happened.
It'll be better because the intro will look better and it has interviews.
Yeah, but that-
Interviews were always going to happen. It's just because you butted in every single interviews. They were always going to happen. I'd do a shot list, mate. I know what's going to happen.
At least you're not stressed about it
I mean,
now.
it's-
no, now
it's
you
just-
do that.
That's what I
It's
said.
so
I said to you, I was
unfair.
like, he's going to come in the
I know,
vlog.
yeah.
I'm like, I have to do absolutely everything.
You actually did ask me to take control at one point.
What?
What?
Yeah, he said, "Oh, can you just gather people around and organise it?"
Oh my god.
Didn't happen again. It didn't
Mate,
happen.
it's literally on camera. What are you on about?
It definitely
I wanna
isn't.
see
that
these
was
cuts.
cut.
It definitely isn't on camera.
Sorry, I
How-
care about the quality of the video we want to
I
make.
don't understand what he had everything organised.
Oh, he did not.
You didn't give him
I-
chance
well
to
organised,
explain
yeah.
the day.
Do you know what's amazing? Like, every vlog we've done, bar the hometown, I planned all the vlogs and they've all went fine. And then suddenly this one, do you know what? It's because all his mates are there. He's trying to fucking show off, I actually think. I think you're trying to show off a little bit.
Tension in the cam.
The teams were really good though. I
I thought you
yeah.
and Batch would be a funny team.
Well, how was your one?
Yeah, we just had a good time, man.
You threw a big curveball in the teams actually because you left us four remaining of me, Reeve, Batch, and George, and obviously everyone thinks it's going to be Batch and George together, right?
No.
No,
Oh, no, because it was we were
there's a
team
backside
captains
member
though,
with
weren't we?
everyone.
It was going to be one with everyone.
I like how
Wait,
you
you didn't
split
work
them
that
up.
out. I thought it'd be team captains.
Yeah, it was
Well,
team
you
captains.
didn't know, but you planned the whole day, so you would have known that was happening.
I planned 90% of the video, but obviously the 10% I didn't know.
Right, yeah, fair enough.
Well,
yeah.
why are you not happy about the score then?
Yeah.
Because I felt like it was a personal attack.
But it's...
For what?
What a
Why?
good score.
What,
You
yeah,
planned it.
Yeah.
Too good.
You organised it all, director.
I think the logic of the teams was good. I think Chip wanted either you or Tom, but I thought you and George would be funny, so I'll give you Chip. And
Yeah,
then you and Batch were an obvious one.
Yeah.
I think Chip was just sad not to have AB actually.
But they weren't going to
Definitely.
ever be together, were they? That's the problem.
Me and George did an
Do
illegal
you want to see a
shot.
video? As a
Can I
result
just
at
say
the end of the
can I
night?
just say on the team picking bit? I'm gonna get done so dirty when the edit comes out because all the other teams come out fine. As soon as it's revealed who gets me,
Yeah.
and I was there like looking at the camera. Like,
AB fucking ran
bastard.
off.
What were you?
mate.
Can I ask, what were you talking about all day? Like you don't really have much in common with AB.
I'm getting fine.
What do you
I-
think Lewis is?
Yeah,
He's not like a stray cat.
Actually, AB's one of the more like down to earth guys in that group as well, you know. So I can get onto him
Oh,
on a
who's not
level.
down to earth?
Yeah,
in
they
that
were all
group?
right.
Chip. He would have spent.
Right, 'cause- yeah, going
He would
with
have spent
his
the whole
employee
day. He would have
been a
spent the
fucking
whole
weird
day in a huff that he's
Yeah.
not with like someone else. He was.
That is, to be fair, I must admit, me and Chip did spend like 15 minutes in the pub because we went for a shit. And I just
Together?
stood outside with
Oh mate,
He was doom
so
scrolling on the
weird.
toilet.
Do you know who I would
I
have?
had so many issues throughout the day when I needed a piss, and the only places that were open for a wee were pub. And as soon as you go in there, you have to have a drink as well.
Well, you gotta
So I'm
check the
going in
pub.
there and relieving myself, and then I'm having a
You
pint
could have
again.
checked the pub
But
as
you
well.
don't have. Were you just doing like pints?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a couple of shots
Of
throughout.
what?
I was on the spirits.
Oh, we were
earlier.
on shots like.
So like old moot.
You were
and then-
changing beers, I hope.
Yeah.
We had a shot-
But
we had-
we clarified to the camera every time what it was, so we know for a fact.
But
that
did
they
you
were
do the
different.
illegal 63% shot?
No.
We had.
Does that make me worse participant of the day?
Guilty
Or?
over here.
For doing what?
He was like, "Do you want the legal one or the illegal one?"
Well, that
Right,
would, they
yes,
wouldn't
it's
serve
obviously
that.
an illegal-
They
you're an
wouldn't
idiot.
serve that, would they?
Jesus
Do you want the one
Christ.
that's not allowed to be served? Or
Yeah.
the one that we
Two
can
was
legally
chopping it.
serve?
No, it's
Yeah.
that,
He saw you coming a
It's that
mile
Ray
off,
and
mate.
Nephews, Rum and
And it's
Nephews one.
30 quid.
That's fine. Ray Nephews is a
Nah,
legal
he said it was illegal.
drink.
63%. It's illegal.
And you
serving the
believed
shot.
him.
It's not illegal,
You
mate.
believed a licensed establishment
Mate, it's
selling illegal shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Trust me when I
realised
say
that.
it
In
was-
central London. Fucking hell.
He's necked it and
illegal.
gone,
It's illegal.
can I see your alcohol license, please? I don't think that's-
Mate, it was
You're
so-
under arrest.
It's so illegal. It's crazy. Me and George had to do it under the cover of darkness and everything.
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to see a video at the end of the night of
Go on.
Lucas? By the way, I will preface this. This was 3 minutes after myself and my brother clocked on to him doing it, and we were like, "Oh, we got to film this." So, 3 minutes. There's a good 3 minute stint prior of him being even worse than this is.
I don't think I've seen this.
Look at him swaying, mate.
Your family.
Your family.
He walks off.
That's not very your family.
You scared him off by saying his catchphrase 10 times. You're fucking literally here goes, yeah, you're a fucking freak, mate. Fuck off. By the way, that's the most vocal he was in that entire conversation as well. The bit prior, he's going like this, and he stands up against the tree.
That's proper not your
And
family.
then goes like this, and he comes back. Mate, you were standing up, swaying.
My
mate.
brain was in a loop, just going, your family.
No, you were going, that's not your family.
That's not your
Do you
family.
remember
Proper
that?
not your family.
I just remember stood there and I was just like
You
at a
were
wall. I knew I couldn't
battered.
drink
For
more.
someone who drinks a lot, you have such a low tolerance.
Yeah.
No,
you
we
were
had
battered,
loads. I was making up to AB. I was like, oh, it's a double shot round now, so we have to do 2 shots. I don't know what I was thinking because I can't do shots. We had like 2 shots that were like £8 each, was a rip-off, called Gruel.
Never heard of that.
We had 2 shots of Gruel and it was minging.
Was it a grueling experience?
It really was.
Who was paying for all your shots, by the way?
It's all on me. I haven't reimbursed it yet.
Yeah, you have to, I assume you were paying as well, weren't you?
Oh, I know what's going on here,
No,
right?
me and
Okay,
Chip,
yeah.
me and Chip just shared
Well,
it.
Chip's different because he owns the company.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was paying for George for his art
Okay,
video.
right, yeah.
Who are you paying? Who paid yours?
Batch and I went one after the other, but I
What's
forgot.
wrong? That's what me and Chip did.
Yeah, but I forgot.
Batch is
that
a
it was-
guest on the show.
This is what
I
I mean.
didn't think of that, to be
forgot it was.
honest.
I forgot it was a video, and I was like, "I'll get this one," and he was like, "I'll get this one." I was like, "All right, fine," which is a normal thing to do. You take turns with the rounds, and we were having like it was a round each time we went into a pub. But he's fucking gaslighting me into saying, like, why didn't you pay for the whole thing? Because it's a video. And I was like,
Actually,
I
I
treated it as
should-
my stag day. I forgot.
I should actually invoice what I've paid. Shouldn't I?
Yeah, so should I.
By the way,
How about for the miscellaneous?
I looked through.
There's a lot of money on there.
I looked through a bit of the footage to check it was all right. It's the bit where you and George are in the pub, and you were talking like,
Oh, well, that's a specific bit. Fucking hell. Which...
I wonder what the fuck AB and Lucy even talking about, and you do an impression of he's being when George does the Geordie accent is so funny, and then you're being AB. Can you remember it?
Oh, good anecdote that, Lou. Fucking hell. By the way,
He knew halfway through that sentence that this is just not the one.
he was flagging halfway through that.
Very
mate.
good chip in, and
Did you have to be there?
Also, you're
I'd have
asking
been
the
there.
wrong person to remember.
I know. I was
something
hoping
that
he would
happened.
take over and take me out of there.
No, try and finish it. Come on. What happened?
That was about it. Really. It's just-
What a,
That's it.
what a ridiculous, stupid thing to say.
But he's pointing the finger at me at being like, rude on the day.
No, not rude.
Oh, well, like generally the taboo thing. Like
just tight.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. All right.
I'll tell you what else did happen on the stag do though.
Yeah.
AB and George Clark went live on Twitch.
Yeah.
I hated that. It was so actually embarrassing.
But they,
What was happening there?
They needed it. They needed to get money.
AB did that because that was his last day of
oh,
April,
well, couldn't
right?
he do it the next day?
No, because it was May
Quite
the
funny
next
at the
day.
time.
We was all out with the lads and they're going live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom
then Arthur
Garratt
took
doesn't
over.
approve. Lad
Oh,
points lost.
hang on.
and then Tom
Lad
Garratt-
alert, lad
So we're going to our lad correspondent to feedback if that is lad worthy or not. Tom Garratt, please take over.
Not Ladbury.
Not lad worthy.
Are you telling me there could have been some cancelable things on the stream?
My point is,
Well, only from you.
my point is,
I actually stated at the start of the
we'd
first
spent the
unit.
whole day filming in front of a camera, and then we'd finish, was in the pub, and then they're getting the cameras out again. I'm like,
Yeah, everyone went, the content's over.
yeah, can we just, can we
Whip up
not?
a
Because I
screen.
wanted to say
Well, Tom,
Yeah,
with
well, I
in
did.
peace.
I didn't. You'll be happy to know that I did the Lord's work. I took George's phone
the slurs. I
and then
saw
I
you
clicked,
end it.
and then
yeah.
I clicked end stream.
And everyone hated you for that.
Yes,
as well,
they
didn't
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes you have to do what things have to be done.
Right.
Say that again.
Doesn't make any sense.
I did post a TikTok of George actually. Have you seen
I
some of the
saw
comments?
it.
Have you read the comments?
Yeah, it's cringe.
Oh my god, it's fucking mental.
Yeah.
What is it?
So I
Everyone's
just posted a
thirst
tic-
trap. It's like a thirst trap.
That final pub was pretty good though.
Yeah, it was a good
I'd
pub,
happily
actually.
go back.
Yeah, it
it's
was
a long
good
way
pub.
away, but it was a
Yeah,
good,
shout
good
out to
pub.
Will, who, because obviously I was on it, so I
Did he
couldn't
find
know
the
the
pub?
fire pub. So because I couldn't know. So like, I basically made the first zone, and then he had to then plan and produce the
Pick
show
a
from there.
pub, yeah.
Also,
So he did a good job.
Also, the poor bride, by the way, just sat in that dressing
Yeah.
in the back end of a
Fucker.
beer garden for 4.5
had a
hours.
great-
They
Yeah,
had the
great
they had
time.
the card. Needs
Great
Yeah,
time.
Well,
they did.
I ended up
They
hanging out
were
the.
pissed. Him and Will, she,
Ah!
them and Will were pissed.
Yes.
Well,
they
I
were.
ended up hanging out the back of her, so she had a great day.
Mate, some of these comments, by the way, thank you for your service.
What did he do? What's the
Oh.
It's just a video, George, and
Yeah,
like,
it's
he's
a
kind of
fast
like
track kind of,
posing a
yeah.
bit. And
It's like you have done the Lord's
Bearing
work.
in mind, Batch and I are trying to do the outro of our bit to Jamie and Theo's going,
Theo Baker, thank you for doing God's work. This one is 24,000 thumbs up.
What, the comment?
Never thought I'd been thanking Theo
comment
Baker
has
so much for a
24K.
video.
Oh my god.
How many views does the video have?
600k.
24K on the comment.
Why don't we like?
you're back
have,
to being
like,
so
why, don't,
many
why
edits.
don't girls want to see like?
Theo,
videos
we
like
don't
that?
deserve you. Thank you for this.
It's so weird.
You got lucky with the weather though. That was extra point.
Yeah, the
Beast
weather
That
was
was an
so
incredible day.
good.
Yeah.
I fucking sweated my.
Now my TikTok is a George Clark fan account, so I'm all over that now.
Anywho,
You have a very good video coming out
Yeah.
at some point
Well,
in the
hopefully all
future.
three are. Hopefully all three are. I imagine
Yeah.
the other two
I'm
are
actually
good,
looking forward to watching it back to see what you lot all got up to.
I'll be honest. I reckon mine is probably the most boring part. There wasn't much content. We just had a laugh. Like,
Yeah, I don't think my scab's peeling on me yet.
Oh, you're picking
No,
it.
it's 'cause
Oh,
you're
because you're
picking
picking
it.
it.
Stop. It doesn't
Oh,
peel.
Lou, stop. It's grim.
oh, it's bleeding now.
Oh, it is, it's seeping.
You're a dick.
So,
Also, before we
me and
finish
Amy
this
didn't do all
segment,
crazy,
can I
but-
put out there, Batch is the most female famous person that I have ever spent time with.
Really?
Every other fucking girl knows who he is and comes up for
He's so funny as well. He's actually so fucking funny, Batch.
AB had a lass who genuinely like screamed in the middle of the street while
yeah.
next to her
Off the
boyfriend.
TV, had that
Crazy.
as well.
Because we had to go up and get people to say 5 people to say beast mode, which was
100%,
awful.
by the way, that's going to be our largest female audience
Yes.
of a video ever.
So please
You
stay.
fucking weirdos.
Yeah, no, we had to say beast mode. We had 5 people say beast mode. It was fucking awful because we were still sober. It just happened. Like we just got out of the first pub.
Did you organise the challenges? Sorry to
No.
All right, so they're just random and
Oh,
they
yeah.
got okay.
So like I shouted, there was a big line of people outside, and I just shouted, "Will you please anyone say beast mode?" And just got blanked by everyone. It was awful. Anyways, we
I
go,
heard about
go up to this lass and fucking the lad, and like she stops and sees AB and just goes, "Ah!" like in the middle of the street, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
He did have his hand around her throat though at the time.
It's not funny.
Now, Arthur TV, there's a girl come up and had a photo with Arthur TV, and she was literally shaking,
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
"Oh my god, I can't believe it!" And I was like, "Oh, him?
What about that?
Yeah." No,
Did you have a beer at that point still?
no, yeah, it was pretty much back.
Okay, well,
then.
it
I
should've been
thought
good.
that's fucking crazy. Anyway, I want to end more towards the end. I want to do your facts. I think you've got a good one this week, haven't you?
I do actually. Can we quickly? I've got something to read out from a listener who sent me something, by the way.
All right, cool.
I'm saying I don't want to do your facts yet. Save your
AB's
facts
actually
to the
just
end.
messaged me saying, "When does that vid drop?" I'm guessing
did?
he wants it for his log. AB. That's happened to be. That's very coincidental.
We've got so many things on here to talk about.
His
though.
ears
Yeah,
were
we got
burning.
I just want to read out this fucking. Because do you remember when we did our TV shows with Mr. George Clark when he was on?
Yeah.
Great episode. Go back and listen to it. Someone sent in their TV show idea.
Go on,
Oh,
then.
they've got one.
So Ebony King, this is yours. So hear me out. She says, 12 men, 11 a gay.
Sorry, what's her name?
Sorry, that cannot be a real
Can't be a
name.
real name.
Ebony
She's a fucking
King.
porn star.
Ebony King. That's what I type into porno.
That's what I mean.
So listener.
Oh, mate. It's a fed. It's a fed.
It's a
search.
fair point.
So 12 men.
It's a fair search. It's a respectable search.
12 men, 11 are gay, and 1 straight.
Oh,
we've had
this.
this.
This is a real TV show. It's a
Oh,
real
is it?
TV show.
Yeah, it's happened before, mate. But they're all actually straight, and they have to convince each other. That,
Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no, I
bit-
don't
but-
think it's
no,
real.
but
but-
They've
it's
done
not-
it.
But that meme of a story has been done the rounds, mate.
Do you think if you were in that,
I went on
You'd
it
win.
and then I won. And then I actually turned out to be gay. I shagged them all.
What?
They call me the Pokemon of the gays because I got to shag them
the
all.
Tenerife video from that house?
What Tenerife video you on about?
Sorry, my bad.
I'd like to have a mass debate with you. Or
Go on.
Go on.
That's a weird thing to follow up after.
Yeah.
so you know the other day we touched on like Domino's being overpriced.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, I had a text from Domino's the other day.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday.
No. I mean, this is how dry my phone is. Domino's, we've missed you. Get any size pizza for $7.99. Use this code. I should have given it you, really.
Yeah, you fucking should.
But he's in Starbridge.
Mate,
Yeah,
I
it
went to
would've
go
been
order a
very
Domino's pizza
inappropriate.
and it was costing £28.
How if you just go on the deals part of the website?
How many toppings are you adding?
They're everything. And I just thought this is just ridiculous.
You don't have to go to Domino's, you know.
No,
There's
well,
other pizza chains.
Mate, Papa John's.
Very good, you know.
I
And you
think-
get reward. You get Papa
Well, I'm a
John's
big
reward.
Pizza Hut.
No,
fan.
no, I just do it from Deliveroo. Mate, seriously.
Oh no, do it.
Try
through
thin
the-
and crispy Papa
it's because
John's.
you're doing it from Deliveroo.
Yeah, do it through the fucking actual website.
No,
You get dough delivery. If you
Dough delivery.
yeah, so the 28
Homer
quid.
Simpson.
How much do you spend on that Papa John's?
It was a
offer?
medium pizza for 12 quid and then 2 sides for a tenner.
Okay, so you spent 22 quid on it. The next time you go on Papa John's, you'd have £2.20 to spend.
How do you know this?
Because I've used it before. They
You
give
never order
rewards if you're-
pizzas through the delivery
Yeah,
app.
that
You
is
do it
mental.
through their
No, I
app.
do Domino's through Domino's app.
So why would you do Papa John's through Deliveroo?
Don't know. I didn't think they had an app.
I think you should treat yourself.
They've got a very big.
Well, either way, I had it obviously after.
Papa John's
Charlie's-
a racist though, isn't he?
Is he?
The Papa John, they're the owner. He got done, didn't he, for saying the N
Oh,
word?
did he? Good pizza though.
I got an email from the person whose granddad is Peter from Peter's Bakery.
Pizza Hut.
What the
don't know who
fuck
that-
is Peter's
I don't-
You said
Bakery?
I
pizza
talked about it on the
just
pod the other day.
I don't know what that is.
not
You didn't know what it was back then either.
So why are you bringing it up, you illiterate chimp?
Anyway,
Oh,
I
it was
had
cool.
the full meaty one, thin and crispy. It's fucking unreal. I had it after Charlie's birthday.
really good pizza
And then
there.
I was at 2 a.m. and then I went to the hashtag match. Had it after the match again. I had 2 of them.
Their sides are better than any of the
Mate,
sides.
oh,
as
the
well.
sides were different class.
I don't understand how
mate.
you order sides of pizza, but the pizza's
But
enough.
I was so hungry, man.
Nah, you need something in between,
I played a
like
football
bites
match, though. I
to
played a football
differentiate.
match.
Oh
played
no,
a
I
football
have
match.
I have the sides first, and then I have the pizza.
I hate people
I
like
had
you.
the
You
sides
piss
first,
me
yeah.
off.
Why?
Why would you get right? It's like when you
You
get a
get chicken-
burger.
chicken-
You get a burger and chips, right? I'm gonna eat all these chips when they're nice and fresh, and then I'm gonna eat the burger cold. Mix and mash.
Well, I eat really quickly.
Mash.
Or
He did the
eat
mash.
the burger, the
My
main
mom's
event
from
first.
that.
When
I
it's
got-
at its peak.
I'm always a burger first kind of guy. I don't.
Do it
Yeah.
with pizza then.
No,
I
you
do a
got to
bit
do
of
the
both.
chips first.
I
Always
don't
the sides.
order a burger with a pizza. You
I had
fucking
the
idiot.
Pizza and chips.
halloumi fries, and the mate. It was breaded chicken thigh.
Yes.
Didn't do the thingy video after the stag like.
No, but I am gonna do it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I realised that after.
I think we were too drunk.
And also having too much of a good time to go. Let's.
Also,
go
you
to
weren't
that.
hungry. Why weren't you hungry?
Can you remember
I had
after that?
food
By
at
the way,
thing. I had nibbles.
I went to go. We were at the pub and we were waiting for the bride to come back out. So I went to go find you
yeah.
because I wanted food and I heard you were going to Greg's. Then I bumped into you in the middle of the street and you're like, "Where are they?" And then I was gonna.
Where
And then I
are
went
they?
back and walked you back there. Then I walked right back to Greg's and we went into the pub and we all got a big round in.
Yeah.
And like literally we had like a sip each.
And then we
of it.
left, yeah.
And
Are you
fucking
talking
left.
about the Greg's expedition?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was. I felt like I climbed Mount Everest on that.
No,
No,
it
are
was-
you,
I didn't
are you
go.
talking about me not being hungry there?
No,
He
everywhere.
was
Oh,
full.
no, that-
Theo mowed him. I bought a pizza and a steak
The
slice.
reason
Put the steak
why is because everyone abandoned the bride, and I had to run back to
I
the
don't
pub
remember.
and
No,
make sure.
no,
Oh,
they
wait.
didn't.
I
I
don't remember
didn't.
doing this.
Oh well, yeah.
I was the only person who stayed and waited.
Yeah.
I bought myself a steak slice.
No. You ate your food, right? I came in late, got my pizza and steak slice, laid it down on the table, was eating my pizza. Next thing I knew, Theo's just like, and they started to eat. It was like you in the mode where he was just eating. And I was like, Theo, that's my steak slice. And you're like, no, it's not. And you just kept eating it. I was like, fuck's sake.
I bought you another one though.
No, you didn't.
If they did in my head.
Shock.
That was beast mode.
No, that was a real. We had a full sit down dinner in Greg's,
That's crazy. We were all just stood waiting for.
and then we were like, oh, we assumed you'd gone. So then we were like,
No.
where are you? And you back at pub.
still round the corner. Yeah.
Where are you?
And what else was on the thing that
What's
we
the
had
next stag do? Can you tell us?
No.
Sweden.
You're going to Sweden.
Sweden.
How far is it now?
What?
How
Yeah,
far,
How far,
I don't know
how
how far
far away is
Sweden
the
is.
Iron?
how far away is the Iron Man
how
now?
long
Oh,
in the future
fly
is
to
the Iron Man?
Copenhagen, and then it's a
No,
4-hour train.
how far into the future is your Iron
August
Man?
16th, technically 101 days from now.
There you go.
Oh.
Almost 100 days away. You know, Chip's directing the video.
What are we on about? Sorry, I was looking at the
He's
diary.
Iron Man.
But Chip's directing
A
his
real
video.
Iron Man.
Training's finally started. It started this week.
Nice.
Yeah. Kind of beast mode. Obviously, you're coming out to watch it. You're sacking off the first weekend of the season.
No,
Probably not.
I won't be there, mate. Sorry.
Cal
don't
Freezy's
think
coming
so.
out to watch.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, he's not on pitch.
Watch what? What do you watch?
Theo in the trenches.
You
At
you
certain
run past
different
once.
points. Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually kind of hard for the viewers, you know.
Yeah.
People who come, the
Spectating an
spectators.
Iron Man, it must be horrendous.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, actually.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're really selling it to me.
But it's
What,
worth
you
it
gotta
for the
travel
finishing line.
7 hours to Sweden and then just stand in a field and wait for you to cycle past
I've had a few world champions reach out, though, try and help me out.
and say, "Don't do it, mate. You're not built." For it."
Talking you out of it.
Yes.
Do you reckon you will do it?
I think I'll finish it, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get under a certain time.
There's no cut off, is there? Is there cut
Yeah,
off?
of course it's cut off.
Well, for what's that? A
17
day?
hours?
Oh, you got that.
You could walk. That.
What's the normal time for it? Like 6?
No.
No, the world champion does like 7, I think.
Yeah,
No.
7.5 hours, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, anywhere under,
think it's
anywhere
like-
under 12 's seriously impressive.
I think it's like 14 for first timers is probably fairly.
I've got a goal in mind, but I won't say it yet.
Why?
Don't know if I am actually able to do that, because I actually can't run at the moment. So it's kind of a vibe.
We'll
right
put it
now.
onto the universe and then just ask it for it to be cut.
Yeah, then you hold yourself
I'm
accountable
going
to
for
it.
sub 13.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hell.
You've said it now.
That is quick.
Really?
Yeah, good luck, mate.
You've said it now, though, so
Oh, you know, Theo, I believe in you. I think
Yeah,
you'll
that's
do it.
fucking, that's my guy.
I think
right
you'll do
there.
it.
That's
Go
my
and do
guy.
some
I,
running.
I believe in you. That is
No, your
fact.
reaction doesn't sound like you believe
Yeah,
me.
that didn't
No,
sound very
that sounded
believable to
awful.
me, mate.
Mate, you know what you have to do?
Go beast mode.
You go beast
Mate, I got
mode.
Proddy on nutrition.
Huh?
I got Proddy on nutrition. He's coming out for it.
Is that his new job?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
my nutritionist now.
Is he?
No, he's going to be in charge of just like bits and bobs on the day.
Just handing you cakes and stuff.
I thought
Yeah.
he was doing a half for it.
He'll probably do a bit of the run with me.
No, that's a different location and time, though.
Yeah. Chip's coming out director.
Selector injector.
Yeah, selector injector. Mate, it's going to be a fucking vibe. Anyways.
I wish you the
Anyway.
best, mate. I'm sure you're going to be fine.
Yeah, I think you'll smash it, lad. Anyway, so we are going to end on your fact, which I'm quite excited for this week because I feel like you're going to come with some absolute bullshit.
Well, he said he's got a couple already. In,
So
that, in
before-
that interlude where
It's going to be hard
Theo
to
was
beat
shitting his
Detective
life
Flowers,
away.
if I'm honest.
So before we get on to that, let's do a Gaz Gobbles where at the minute, I'm going to be honest,
We're
lads.
having a stinker.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Whoa.
It's a team game,
It's a
Lewis.
team game.
Yeah, you can't
I
claim
know.
it as your
My
moral
team need
victory,
to
mate.
book up their ideas and listen to.
You get it wrong most weeks. You got it wrong. You got it right last week, but most weeks you get it wrong.
But history suggests I am in the best form.
So are we ready?
That's true, actually, yeah.
Do you think maybe you need a different tactic this time, or
Listen to Lewis might be a good one too.
maybe ignore everything Theo says and listen to you?
Actually, no.
Ooh.
Listen to what Theo's first suggestion is because it's guaranteed to
Yes,
be wrong.
that is usually right.
Okay,
That
yeah,
is-
let's do that.
Yeah.
The anti-instinct.
Okay,
Must we get it right now?
Yeah, we shouldn't.
here come the headlines.
Imagine that's the only time.
Headlines.
Parrot exposes owner's affair.
Oh, we've had that.
No, we haven't. AI receptionist fired for gossiping. Man builds 30-foot sandcastle home.
Okay, first of all, did he live in the home?
I've seen that on Scrubs.
In an unconventional housing choice, a man constructed a 30-foot tall sandcastle to serve as his permanent residence.
Quick question, Tom.
Complete with living quarters, a bedroom, and a makeshift kitchen, this
Sure.
sandy abode became a focal point in offbeat news, showcasing human creativity and the desire to break from traditional housing norms.
Can I ask, what happens if, like, I don't know, like it rained? Or like,
I
or,
have-
or, that,
He's
or
gonna
the opposite,
die.
actually. It didn't rain. It was no rain for a week. And the sand dried up and just...
I think,
Dunno.
and now call me crazy, I think it's a headline. So, is it a sandcastle or is it implemented some sand, but it's also got other materials
Yeah,
to
I
help
think
it stay there
I
forever?
think that's what it is, and it's a clickbait.
What was the first and second one again? I can't remember.
AI reception.
By the way,
gets
32
fired.
foot is massive.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 3 of these rooms.
Yeah.
So...
I think you're right. You know, I think there's elements of the house that probably been built with sand, but it's not necessarily
AI
a full-
assistant, I mean...
No,
everyone's got AI
it's
assistant
totally
now.
sand.
God, guys,
Well,
30 foot, and he's got rooms
that's a
in his
mansion.
house.
It's like the size of this building.
It's totally sand. That I'll give you.
What was the first one again?
Cannot be true.
The first one was the parrot.
Oh,
In
yeah,
a
we've-
twist worthy of a soap opera, a talking parrot in India revealed its owner's extramarital affair by mimicking incriminating phrases.
That could be true.
The bird's revelations led to domestic turmoil and became a sensational topic in the realm of offbeat news, illustrating that sometimes pets know more than we realise. Do you want to hear what they were saying? The parrot
go on.
Second
was
time
going.
you said offbeat news. Yeah, the parrot's obviously true.
I think that is true. Yeah,
Obviously.
I'm pretty sure he's actually accidentally mentioned that in a previous episode as well.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
I don't know if it might be India. I don't know.
Obviously, I met
yeah, you
the,
talk
I
to
met the
parrots.
parrot.
Yeah, you're a parrot whisperer.
Whisperer. Yeah, parrot and the carrot whisperer. What's the middle one again?
An experimental AI receptionist was fired after it began eavesdropping on private conversations and spreading office gossip
It's not eavesdropping,
in
though, is
offbeat
it?
news.
No, because an AI assistant will
Wait.
see through emails and
Yeah.
stuff.
Wait. The incident raised questions about artificial intelligence in the workplace and the ethical implications of AI behavior.
No, it's not eavesdropping, mate.
What did you say last
The
week? Luke?
computer is not listening into you. The only way an AI assistant works, and it's true. There's an app it's being developed now. I've seen it, and actually the girl who I've seen. Well, she owns like a company, Grace Beverly.
Yep.
Well, she owns something. I've seen her
Carla.
TikTok,
Never heard of it.
and she's creating an app which is an AI assistant, but it's all through text. It's not fucking.
But when you talk to
Siri talks.
ChatGPT, don't you talk?
Yeah, but it's talking about it's eavesdropping on gossip.
Siri talks.
Eavesdropping on gossip.
I think that's like
That's
a phrase.
It's just a term, though, isn't it? It means like
That means no.
people
What
talk-
I can imagine is
Your phone can listen to you.
It's like saying Siri's eavesdropping on you.
No, but if you were writing a message to it and then you just got chatting to the AI, fine, and then it starts gossiping.
There are
with you.
AIs that you can talk to.
Yeah, I
But
thought
you're
that.
telling me there's an
You
AI.
can ChatGPT. You can talk. To
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
but
there's a lot
when
that
you
you
click
can.
talk, this is eavesdropping.
Yeah, but it's nothing to suggest that it couldn't just like
Yeah, but
listen.
if I say Siri,
Yeah, but it's not. You're not doing that to the AI.
no, but what if it's a trigger word and it just...
No, you see, this is where you're wrong. You're trying to convince yourself that it's right.
So you think- you think this is
I'm
wrong?
just pointing out a common flaw in this.
Okay.
And you're trying to now
Well,
convince
for me,
yourself it's right.
By our new tactic, we should pick this then.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine if you think that's the most logical.
No,
but I also
it's the other way around. You
We
said
should not pick this.
whatever he says
Says-
is the wrong one.
yeah.
Isn't the wrong.
We should not pick
I have
this.
said some logical shit there, bro.
you have, but
I don't think that's
you have.
true.
You have.
The
but-
government had proven to
Yeah,
listen to your
just,
phone.
Yeah.
Just to play devil's advocate, the same way we all sit round and go, "This is mad." I was talking about fucking jockstraps the other day, and then
And it's
my
come off my
Instagram was full of
Instagram, yeah.
jockstrap adverts.
That is
so they
eavesdropping,
can.
It does listen
You
to
don't just have to click listen
Yeah.
in. But I hear your point.
But for like, surely a 30-foot sandcastle is way too big, just purely of
But
sand.
is it
No,
too
because you've
sort of-
seen the giant sand sculptures that are huge.
Not to live in there for a fucking while, though.
But he might be right though. Like it could be like other.
No,
No,
he
he
said
said
it's all
it's fully
sand.
sand. He said he's
It's
built
all
rooms
sand.
fully sand.
Oh,
But call me
That's
crazy, guys.
insane.
Is it so insane that he knows it's insane and he's trying to bait us into it?
But what's
Is it
your
insane?
initial?
It's approximately 69 feet tall.
oh, it's big. It's double down. It's double in size.
Mate, that's massive.
Because it's 69. Of course it is.
That is not. That's
Originally it was 30
That's just
foot.
not
I thought
true.
that as well.
That is not true. I refuse to believe that's true.
I'm
If we
gonna-
go with a different answer and he's just said a 69-foot sandcastle, someone's lived in that for 10 days, that's fucking mental.
It's 69 feet
He's
tall.
saying 69 though. As
Right.
well.
Well, initial
How is that not believable? I don't
Initial
get it.
instinct is we've got a 50-50 between the AI and the sandcastle.
He said,
I think the parrot one
right,
is real.
Yeah, I feel like, right, a castle that is made of sand that is just so happens to be 69, coming from Tom, 69 feet tall.
What's that got to do with anything?
I feel
ChatGPT,
like
but
if that's
ChatGPT
real,
now knows what Tom finds funny.
yeah, if that's real,
That's it.
it's mental.
Yeah.
It's mental, but that's why it might be real.
On a real though, can you actually live in
Apparently
a
you can.
house made of sand for over a week?
That's fake, isn't it? We have to say that's fake.
Make sure it's one moment of like a big gust of wind and it collapses on you and you're dead.
No, you can say that about an igloo.
Oh, I think ice is a bit more compact than fucking sand.
Why?
Also, ice takes ages to melt.
Right.
Sand can just
Sand
collapse.
can't melt.
Is this furniture made of sand?
I don't know.
His bed? His bowl?
It just
Mate,
says
I
it's all-
can't think of anything
It just
worse.
says it's all sand.
Imagine your
By the way-
spoon is made of sand.
No, there's no material worse in the world to actually live
build
in than
within
sand.
sand. Yeah,
just
I
have
agree.
sand all over your feet
No, 'cause
all
you
the
can
time
pack
in
it
your
in.
hair.
No,
No,
it'd be
but have it
like-
on your stuff.
No, but
in
it
your
wouldn't
food.
be. It'd be like mud hooks.
washing
You like you
machine.
can pact it together.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
but you
it'll be-
can't do that with sand, can you?
You can.
You can't compact sand.
Well, he
into, like,
did.
mud.
The guy
Guys, like,
did.
I love voting against a crazy idea, but we have to vote for this one. This is mental.
But his
There's no way.
What are you saying?
You also said it was 30 foot tall. Now
I
it's
said
69.
that. Yeah, originally it was 30 foot. Now it's 69.
Yes,
he
you
did say that.
And
yeah.
you changed it to
We
69
noticed that
feet.
too. Yeah. It was originally 30 foot, and you went, "Oh, it's 3 times the size of this," and he went, "Yeah, yeah," and now it's doubled from
Did
that.
I?
To
Yeah.
69 to
Yeah.
a sex position.
I think we have to go sandcastle, guys.
I'm going to Sandcastle.
Yeah, it can't be anything else, can it?
It can.
Did
Can
I say?
it?
Yes.
He
I
said
don't think
30
I-
foot, and then Lewis specifically went, "Oh, that's 3 times the size of this." And you
No,
went, yeah,
I meant.
that's
Sorry, I
massive."
meant 30 meters,
Ah, shut
which
up.
is 69 foot.
They don't have that. They don't have that. They won't have both
conversion.
in the
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think they would have
Do.
both. Why would they say 30 meters bracket 69
Also,
foot?
30 meters is not 69 foot.
I don't think
It
it
is.
is it?
Hey Siri.
He's such a waffler.
No, you can't check. That's unfair.
Lads, we're voting Sandcastle. This is absolute bullshit.
I think it is bullshit. You
Sandcastle.
can't live in a fucking house of sand for a week, can you? Can you?
Wait, how are you going to make it, mate?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
How much money has
he
he
had
invested?
ladders. He had ladders.
Ladders, yeah. Vote this shit. It's wrong.
Yeah, I vote Sandcastle.
what did I vote again?
Well, you voted for AI. You wanted the AI.
He wanted AI of the 69-foot
Does it
Sandcastle.
eavesdrop? Doesn't eavesdrop?
I think it's AI.
30 meters. Not 30 meters.
I'm going Sandcastle.
He's changed his numeric.
I don't
value
give
for
a
the-
shit. It has to be Sandcastle.
Yeah, so I
it
think
defies
it-
all. We can't go against this.
Yeah. Logically, it doesn't make sense. I don't think you can't live in a 69-foot.
Of course you can. It's only a bit of
house.
sand.
I think he's like trying to convince us to think that
It's only a
wrong.
bit of sand.
He's over, I don't know. I just do whatever you guys want to do.
No, don't do that because you're part of the group now.
It could be AI.
Which one are you feeling? Which one are you feeling strongest?
Well, the
is the fake
sandcastle is
one?
obviously the most logical one.
to pick.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
something about the AI has got me like.
After it was
I
eavesdropping.
will just say I'm not trying to sway anyone's decision. And
No,
it's
that's already swaying.
No, it's completely up to you guys. Oh, no, I'm not. Actually, I'm not even going to say it. No.
Forgetting about the parrot, though, aren't we?
Well, we think that's the real one.
Okay, let's go sandcastle, guys. Let's do common sense. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Common sense dictates it's the sandcastle, surely.
Are you all agreed?
Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
You were right. The parrot is a true story.
Yeah.
It was a man in Kuwait, but I don't understand that because the original one said India.
Just paraphrasing.
So you went with the 30-foot sandcastle.
It can't be true. It's
not true,
It
mate.
said 30 foot again.
Yes.
Not 30 metres.
It's a true story. It's a true story.
No, it
That can't be
Can I
true.
just say though,
fucking
when I asked for the receptionist, our receptionist is fake. When I asked,
But he's changed the value
no,
of the
I
height.
didn't. So when I got the answers, it then said,
Show me a picture of this fucking sandcastle now.
"Oh no, sorry, I misspoke. The previous tall. Oh no.
Show me the sandcastle. I want to see it. I'm going to search it.
But he's lied about the height.
No, I didn't lie. When it then goes into more detail, it then changed the. It said 21 meters in brackets, approximately 69 feet tall. But in the original, headline, it says 30 foot.
Oh, so
I didn't actually lie.
so the chat GPT is wrong, and we can claim the moral victory, guys, because AI sucks.
No,
There's
because
show me a picture.
I said it.
the fake story was the AI.
Fucking knew it.
But it wasn't because what you said.
It is.
AI can listen into what you're
Yeah.
saying, but the reason AI's
know
never
that,
been
it's fake.
fired. You can't fire AI. You just get rid of it.
Turn it off.
Mate, it
Yeah.
doesn't exist. The only guy I can find is this, and there's no living room in that.
He's made a fucking palace.
says it was in Denmark in 2021.
We picked up on there being two different heights as a flaw in
Can you
Tom's
ask
story.
ChatGPT? Can you say, are
me
you
a link.
sure the story's real?
I can go on.
Ask it. Say, is the sandstone?
Yeah, where's the source?
Can you verify?
World's biggest sandcastle constructed in Denmark.
Click it.
It's in the Guardian.
That's what I pulled up. No one's living
No
in
one
there.
can live in that, though.
Yeah, I've got it.
He lived in it. I didn't say anyone lived in it.
You
He
did.
said have living quarters and
for
a
10
kitchen.
days.
A living quarters.
Oh, no, he said he lived in it for 10 days.
Where?
In the
Where did I say he lived?
Oh
at
my
the
god.
start of the
you did.
story. You
In an
really are.
unconventional housing choice, a man constructed a 30-foot tall sandcastle to serve
Here
as
it
his
is, look.
permanent residence.
read.
Complete with living quarters, a bedroom, and a makeshift kitchen, this sandy abode became a focal point in Offbeat News, showcasing human creativity and the desire to break from traditional housing norms.
Fuck
I
off.
never said.
You
He
did.
said it was.
He said he lived there for 10 days.
I never said that.
You did.
I never ever said that.
Pull it
Which-
up, Jamie.
Yeah, no, pull it up and show that I didn't say that.
You did. It's also 10% clay and used
Oh,
glue.
fucking hell. It's not all made of sand.
It's got clear.
No wonder it sticks
Fuck
together.
off. You got it wrong.
No, we can claim the moral victory.
No,
there,
you
guys.
can't.
I was picturing like a normal house with a door, a sand door.
Absolutely, mate.
And like
there was
a
nothing
kitchen.
wrong in thinking that because that's what he.
That's what he
That's what it
pitched to me.
was.
He said 30 foot tall. It's just a big point
No,
on
he
it.
said 30 foot tall and then said it was 69 foot tall. So which one do we take as the?
Yeah, I don't know, but you're wrong anyway.
Boo.
That didn't sway your decision.
The changing of the height did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't.
Doesn't even have.
You said 30 foot. and
Not
then
gonna lie, I was
69
gonna
foot.
vote no more because that castle can't be real.
Exactly.
It's fucking bullshit.
But it is real.
That's fucking stupid. That.
All right, when that clip comes through of Tom saying it, he lived in there for 10 days.
I didn't say that. I never once said that. How much on a bet?
I'll next pint.
All right, I bet, yeah. I never said 10 days.
Right.
I never said 10 days. You're not gaslighting. You do this all the time to me.
I promise you, I'm not. I would
this
not
all the
gaslight you, mate.
You do.
That's
You all
exactly
do it
what
because
he
you know I
said.
don't remember what I say. And I never said 10. What would I say 10 days when I'm reading word for word
That's
what
why
it
we're
says?
confused about what he's saying
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you said that. Like.
You're fucking doing my head in, Ollie. I'll fucking shoot you.
We have
This is the big one.
either the spy monkey or Project Acoustic Cat.
Give me Spy Monkey.
Yeah,
I
go
need
on,
Spy
Monkey
Monkey.
News.
There's nothing actually too
monkey news.
I feel like you're gonna get really excited here, but it's just like some interesting facts.
Which one's going to annoy me the most?
Okay, right.
Both are fine, really. Both are just like crazy advancements in science, I guess. Okay, the spy monkey. So it's the Cold War, roughly 1947. I know you
I
like
already
you did.
believe this.
So basically, like the
Yeah,
CIA
I feel like this is going to be true, which annoys me.
and
really.
other intelligence agencies were like obsessed with like finding like new ways to
Are we
be like.
working
fucking-
out if this is true or false again?
That's
or-
true,
oh, that's
man.
his one.
Oh,
Wait, when
yeah,
did you say the
serious.
Cold War was?
1947 and 1991.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah,
thought
the
it was
Cold
late.
War was after the. When did you
Yeah,
say?
it was after, but I thought it was later than that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though. Oh, it's one again.
Anyways, the CIA and other intelligence agencies, right? They were like,
Yeah,
looking,
1947 to 1991.
yeah,
Crazy.
they were looking about for like loads of ways that they could like fucking spy on each other and that. So basically, like the CIA, they'd have these like brainstorming sessions where they'd all just like come into the room, they'd have like snacks on the table, and they'd like, right, what can we come up with? Has anyone got any ideas, right? And you know, you had drones. Oh, we could make these things that fly or whatever. And a geezer comes in one day. He's like, right, lads, you're gonna think I'm daft here, but essentially,
No,
Matt,
not you.
I have a mate who's like got an animal sanctuary and he's closing down and he's got 8 monkeys. So strap some cameras to them.
How are you going to strap a camera in 1947?
Yeah, it was between 1947 and 1991. These documents are classified.
45-year period.
And he's like, what we do is. What is it? What the fuck
It
is-
worked out after we finished that.
As soon as he said after 45 years, that's not 45
44
years.
year
He went,
period.
It was,
roughly.
yeah, 44.
Yeah, so it's roughly 45.
45 year. Oh, fuck, I'm a year off. Roughly.
It was exactly 4 years, roughly. Go on.
So they're like, we get these monkeys in, we put them through training camp, you know, get their fitness up,
Special
get their.
training.
Yeah, well, they're going 5K.
You're doing it again. Stop talking shit.
No, if you go through training camps, you can't just get a wild monkey and put a camera on it.
You
mate.
Well, you
can.
said they got rescued from the century.
Lewis, can
8
you
of
actually
them.
just tell us
This
what
is-
date this happened?
Stop
I
asking.
don't-
Stop making what happened up. Just tell us what
Because
actually
it's a
happened.
44-year
Yeah.
period.
Because I reckon
documents are
20% of
classified.
these stories are true, and then the rest you just
Yeah,
fill
yeah.
with shit. I know for a fact you're imagining monkeys going through tires
their helmets
and
on.
like a bench pressing.
Yeah, monkey obstacle.
Yeah,
course.
with little fucking helmets
yeah,
on and
yeah.
guns.
sorry.
Sorry, Tom. Do you think it's unbelievable that a monkey would climb through a tire?
Little AK-47.
No, like the footsteps through the tires.
Yeah.
There was one in between the cones.
And the head monkey's got a cigar.
I'm
and
sorry.
Wait.
oh, shit, you're
Have you ever seen the thing that the dogs do, where they go up and down
Agility
through the
trials.
tunnels,
Crufts, yeah.
through all the tunnels?
Crufts.
Monkeys can Monkeys can do that too. That's
Bit
what they were
rude.
doing. They're going through obstacle courses, getting them strong, getting them fitness up because they're going to have to do a lot of climbing.
Yeah.
Through the tires, doing monkey ropes.
Monkey
what's-
bars.
Monkey,
You mean monkey bars?
ropes. Monkey ropes.
Anyways, so they get them in and they put them through training camp. But like the problem is like it's hard to teach monkey new tricks. An old monkey new tricks.
Say that phrase again.
It's hard to teach an old monkey new tricks.
Yeah.
Classic one.
So like they put them through training camp. This guy's getting them nervous. It's like we've wasted a lot of money on these monkeys.
Yeah.
And
Especially
quite-
on the helmets.
Also, quite a lot of resources and like to
so little.
and also to try and keep them under wraps in the CIA facilities. It's like you got 8 monkeys you keep in
You're
secret.
loud as well. They just throw shit everywhere.
Yeah.
They're a nightmare.
Well, I just think
By the way,
monkey shit.
are they monkeys or are they chimps?
Monkeys?
Are they monkeys, Lewis?
No. I did have a story about a chimp that was stealing phones in Hackney, but that's
Wait, hang on a
fine.
second.
No, you know what you're doing there. That is monkey news. That's Carl Wilkinson. No, it's the same story. Don't do
It's
that.
actually the same story.
Yeah, no, he's going around stealing DVDs.
No, he's stealing
It's not
phones.
true, Lewis.
Wait, hang on a second. So what?
This was in 2015.
That definitely isn't
Wait,
true.
these spy monkeys, hang on, they're not monkeys. What are they?
They're spy monkeys.
They're
Before we
chimps.
go on this, can I
They're
tell you?
chimps.
In 2015 in Hackney, someone did teach a chimp.
No, it was you.
Someone did teach a chimp because someone got his phone nicked, but it was his old phone, and he's like, "Oh, good." But then the monkey realized it was broken when he went back to his owner, who was taught him how to steal phones. And he's like, "Go back to the house and get the proper phone." And he woke up one night and he was like scratching his head there, and he's like, "What's that?" And it was a fucking chimpanzee leaning through the window because
It's just not true. It's just not true.
it was. But the police wouldn't believe him. The police wouldn't believe him because the police said it's just a man in a monkey mask.
Imagine that.
It's just a man in a monkey mask.
But he was like, it was a chimpanzee reaching in, like,
So it probably was a man in a monkey mask.
no, it was a chimpanzee.
Right, carry on with the spy monkeys.
Anyways, that's a different story. I digress.
I digress.
So it was like getting into exam season for like the monkeys.
Oh yeah, of course. Haven't got their qualifications yet.
Why are they taking exams? Isn't it going to be practical?
They
Just like-
didn't.
Yeah.
Just practical.
Just like the like exam season, like right, this is the final test. Are we going to go ahead with
PE
this mission?
practical.
Yeah, we're going through the test or not. And there was like
Has a
8
perception.
monkeys, as I say, but there was one who was a bit better than the others.
Yeah.
He was called Agent Momo.
Momo.
Agent Momo. Well, no, at this point he was just Momo. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hadn't qualified
Had
yet.
the title.
because Momo went on to be the only monkey who passed basic training.
He's not a monkey.
Sick training.
He's not a monkey.
Shooting a
Lewis.
target from 50
Why?
yards.
He's a chimp.
No, that's the phone thief.
You said these aren't monkeys.
No,
they're
I said
chimps.
the monkeys.
What
you
monkeys
said
are they?
Literally 5 minutes ago, Tom went, "Are they a monkey?" He went, "No."
No.
Are they chimps,
Yes.
Lewis? So they're not monkeys. They're chimps. There's a difference.
Capuchin.
A what?
Oh, they're a monkey.
They are monkeys then. Are they monkeys?
Capuchin monkeys.
How do you spell it?
There was a mixture of capuchin and macaques. Macaques. Macaques.
Macaws are.
Mannequins.
How do you spell
Yeah,
it?
he's right, you know.
Yeah.
These little fuckers.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right. They are monkeys.
Agent Momo.
I thought you meant
Show that.
it's like the one off Hangover.
Agent Momo.
Yeah, literally.
So,
Cute.
bit of base, a bit grounded in like reality there.
Yeah, Leslie Chow.
Oh yeah, sorry, that Hollywood film.
So, anyways, Momo passes through. Agent Momo.
Well, he's
now-
now.
So he gets his like badge
Agent license.
and stuff, yeah. And essentially, so these are some of the reported missions that Agent Momo went on. He entered Russian embassies, compounds, and took photographs of documents and the layouts.
Photograph,
pretty,
come on now.
Pretty inconspicuous.
So you'd have like around here. And
How
there'd be
the
a
fuck did they not see the monkey?
So you go through. It's less about seeing it. It's like you never suspect it to be up to no good.
Or a monkey
Yeah,
wearing a
well,
Oh,
camera.
a monkey!
Monkey with a fucking helmet, a gun, and a camera walking into an embassy.
So you take.
What's that monkey doing?
He's not though. I reckon he's got a camera around his neck that's always recording.
No, because it's like 1950s whatever. So he's like,
Shut the fuck up.
He's got a Polaroid.
a monkey knows how to take pictures,
It might be the
mate.
80s though. You don't know it's the
You think a
50s.
monkey doesn't know how to use?
You gave us a 50-year.
No, it's roughly 45.
Sorry, yeah, a rough 45-year period. You don't know how old this might. They weren't going round cha-chinging fucking cameras in
It might be
1948.
And they've had to go to the film development afterwards and hand in the film reel.
So he had that. But like obviously he had a little bag with his other tools. So he also was learning specific routes to deliver and retrieve small objects. So you collect things and
I bet he was, yeah.
draw a few routes and
Comes
stuff.
back with like some mugs, a few pens,
So yeah, you have a little backpack on, well, satchel, you'd say.
man bag.
Satchel, you'd say.
And then he'd also disguise camera equipment in his vests and backpack as well. So there would be probably a roller one, like you say, but he did have a custom one as well so he was deployed on several
You're not
missions.
right in the edge.
This is true, but CIA, but they still haven't declassified any documents about Agent Momo's career, but his legacy has lived on ever
How
since.
do you know about him then?
Yeah, how do you know about him if he's
Because
secret?
like just people who
He's
like
in the
break-
meetings.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are.
people come out and speak about loads of. That's why you have a Project Acoustic Cat as well.
don't wheel it into the
Wait,
next
so what
one.
happened to Agent Momo? You got like a
No one
gold
knows.
star?
Maybe he died. I don't know if he died of business.
He became an astronaut and just lived out his best life.
KIA.
It's not
space.
uncommon, by the way, when I was looking into this, for monkeys and chimps to be like in the police. There's one.
Oh, I don't think. No, to say it's not uncommon
Yeah.
isn't the correct phrase.
It's more in like South America.
Really. I feel like that might.
No, what the fuck? No, there is.
Oh
no,
yeah, he's the weird.
Yeah, I'm the weird
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Don't be fucking stereotypical.
They have like sheriffs and that.
Monkey sheriff in
They
South
have,
America.
a lot of them are like, and there's a lot of states that have dogs who are like the
Yeah,
the
dogs!
and the mayor as well.
As helpers,
No,
mate.
shut
Not
your
the fucking police
mouth.
officers.
There might be like honorary mayors.
Look, yeah, the dogs are mayors. So they're not really big yeah, no, but what does a mayor do? Like they do policies.
What, so the dog's just doing all the policies for the town?
Well, not talking, is he? But like
How do you know?
they're intelligent.
Well, yeah, but
You have
he's
dogs.
he's creating
You have dogs predicting like Euro
Do you know what?
results.
Do you know what's really like telling about all these stories, right? So like, then he's going, dogs are intelligent. Like he puts dogs on like our level. Like a dog could be a mare, like a human being.
Yeah.
I think you're mistaken because dogs don't speak that they're thick.
Sorry, you think that's what you've taken
what
from
you
our
should do.
Dogs
understanding?
do speak, by the way. They communicate.
Yeah,
Dogs
there's
can
different level of
smell
communication.
cancer in you.
Okay, what? Lewis, first of all, dogs are very smart for a dog, right? They
Yeah.
also go around shagging fucking
Can you
lamps.
smell?
They also eat their own shit.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, do you know
intelligence-
why they eat their own
Mate, they're
shit?
bum sniffers.
Their intelligence is generally
They're covering up
recognised.
the
as
tracks so they can't be
Have
hunted.
you ever met Pluto?
That's a good point. Their intelligence is generally
Procreate.
recognised as like a 2-year-old infant.
Yeah.
They can smell cancer.
Yeah, they have amazing smell. Yeah.
How many 2-year-olds are mayors
How
of
can you
towns
smell
and cities?
cancer?
Mate, they can't
Anyway,
smell
let us
cancer.
know in the comments
Yeah,
what
they
happened to Agent Momo,
They can
please.
smell if you're about to have a seizure.
I'll tell you what dogs can do. You know, a dog can sniff. They found out, like, it can go up to a door. This isn't a joke. Can like sniff underneath the door and get a picture of the room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Their fucking sense of smell is crazy good.
Right, well, thanks for 50k, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let us know what happened to Agent Momo. Not by yourself.